you get the most unique, dynamic, fun version of Michelangelo with that splash of cool and culture. Shout out to the culture.
Josh?
Good
I'd
luck.
also like to shout out to the culture.
For me, it was the cartoons. Thanks.
See? Quit. For me, it was the cartoons.
Go ahead.
No.
It's your turn.
No.
come on.
Go ahead,
Go
Green Eyes.
ahead. Okay. I loved the cartoons growing up. I think everyone in my class at some point was a Ninja Turtle for Halloween. We never missed an episode. So that was for me. And I always watched April O'Neil, and I just was excited. I never would have thought.
Nice.
Now I'm passing the mic to him.
Ooh. Mr. That no love.
For me, it was a source of torment and abuse. I had a bad experience with turtles when I was a child. No, it was great. I used to sing the song on the bus on the way to school. It was the cartoon. I loved it. Being a part of it now is a lot easier than holding this long microphone. SYFY WIRE. Catch us soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Long arm.
For me, it was about the toys. And it still is about the toys. For me, I'm in it for the toys. And
You have your own toy now.
that's correct.
Oh,
I have my own toy now.
Ow! Man, you're catching rap today.
I just wrapped his
My
knuckles.
turtle brothers and my
I haven't participated.
April O'Neil, they just don't love me like
I
they
got
used to. No, you know what's so funny? What was the question?
Great question. Great
No, I'm just
question.
playing.
What was the question?
No, I'm just playing. So it's funny. My mother sent me a video of me as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle at like age 6, and it was just so surreal. So I've been a big fan of this franchise and this iconic brand, since I was a kid, and to be able to be, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle now, a superhero, it's just a dream come true. So I'm gonna give the mic to Kat now because she won it.
Ann and Andy are so much better at answering this question because it's really their incarnation that I'm portraying. So I think they had an idea in their head of what they wanted this character to be and what they wanted her to feel like or sound like, and I just came in and did it. So really it's them that I really should have all the credit. For me, I wanted to play a character that was just as silly as me. I think I was on a show for like 8 years. It was very dramatic and, dying every week. So, to
Vampires?
So for me to play a character that is so fun and so free and so empowered and can like just hang with the boys and fight crime with them, alongside them, was so amazing for me. I just wanted to play someone fun, silly, and fierce, and hopefully, you guys like it.
How did I find my inner Raph? My inner Raph was hiding off of Figueroa and Hoover, and he was hanging out at a chicken spot. And I picked him up. We had a conversation, and at that point, my inner Raph was my outer Raph. You know what, though? As you can tell, I'm a very silly individual. If anybody knows where Figueroa and Hoover is.
They don't.
But they don't. But, again, you know what?
You about to see
I
all
tell
of America to Figueroa and Hoover. Don't go to those
I
cross streets.
I hope not. You know what? Honestly, I tell all of my friends that I get to act like a little boy and use my imagination for a few hours every week while we do this show, and it actually is probably only second to my paycheck. So that was my inner Raph. It was really solid, and very fibrous. My inner Raph, aggressive.
Where I found my inner Mikey was Juilliard. It was 91.
Mikey.
Took him a long time to drop the J
I had
word.
just finished a year at Princeton, and I saw Mikey on a corner in New York, Broadway and 3rd. Mikey's fun. Mikey is, he's the party animal. He is
So unlike you.
He is the spark of intelligence, energy, charisma, and somebody's about to get a pizza to their hair. No, Mikey's fun.
Is that your inner Mikey talking?
No.
That's your friend.
That's Brandon.
talking?
That's Brandon Michael Smith, the CEO. No, but Mikey, the voice. I went and watched back a lot of Michelangelo, and I wanted him to be different. I wanted him to have this urban flair, this youthful energy, this charisma, and this spark, unlike any of the versions of Mikey. And also, more importantly, I wanted to have this funk, this soulfulness. So with the new Michelangelo, you get that. You get the most unique, dynamic, fun version of Michelangelo with that splash of cool and culture. Shout out to the culture. Good
I'd
luck.
also like to shout out to the culture. Donnie was just like a warm glove for me, because he's a science enthusiast, and I like to consider myself a bit of a hobbyist in the science field. And he's also a bit of a jerk, just a little bit. And I'm not, of course, but having that outlet, it feels good. Feels real good. Shout out to the culture.